Kia ora. That's hello in the Māori language of New Zealand. I'm Sophie.
Sophie is Air New Zealand's face of digital disruption. Soon, instead of a human or even a chatbot, she, or it, may be booking your flight.
Which one interests you? Economy, premium economy, or business premier?
Sophie is made by a New Zealand-based company, Soul Machines. Soul Machines wants to humanise artificial intelligence by giving it a central nervous system, digitally. And it's about to roll out digital employees to some major companies.
We're talking to industries that know that digital disruption is going to have a very, very big impact on their short-term future. So we're doing a lot of work with some of the leading automotive brands in the world. We're doing some really interesting work with banks and financial service institutions.
The technology is there, but businesses are nervous about being the first to use it.
To a certain extent, there's a lot of courage required by organisations to want to be first and to want to experiment and to understand. But the simple matter here is it's not a case of if this will happen, it's really a case of when this will happen.
But that means jobs will go. Lots of jobs, says the head of the government's innovation agency.
Anywhere between 30 to almost 50% of our jobs will go with artificial intelligence, robots coming through our workforce over the next 10 to 15 years. It's the biggest change that we've ever seen in the last 3 industrial revolutions.
Which jobs? Anything that requires repetition. Driverless trucks and cars are being tested worldwide. Chatbots are already being rolled out for customer service roles. Robots are assisting surgery. Accountants, actuaries and lawyers are all about to be disrupted.
Great examples of where, unfortunately, machines are able to better process information faster and more of it than we can as humans.
The question is, are we ready for AI in New Zealand? AI at the moment is narrow, designed for specific tasks, doesn't have that general intelligence that humans have. But the computing power and the amount of data being collected is increasing exponentially. Yet, a survey by accountancy firm MYOB found that more than half of Kiwi businesses don't think they're going to be affected at all. There are New Zealand entrepreneurs trying to ride the technology wave. Straker Translations is a Kiwi company. It's developed a way to combine machine learning with human translators.
So what we're trying to do is make translators go faster, make the humans go faster, all right? So what you can do is you overlay some machine learning first, you do a first pass, and you get the humans to tidy that up.
But that combination brings a realisation.
Not all humans are equal, right? So what we're finding is, married with the right machine, some humans just go much faster and translate just as accurately. We're replacing a lot of inefficient translators, right? And so we are having an impact. We are impacting that ecosystem, and we do get pushback from the ones that like from humans that like that traditional model.
The traditional model of having a job.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
And that's where the pushback against the future starts.
So what it really makes us think about is, where do we add value? And this is quite scary. It's very fearful. People are very uncertain. And what that can drive is a paralysis, i.e. putting our heads in the sand.
So how do humans and AI fit together?
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I do.
Most science fiction predictions aren't pretty. In the real world, the machines that were clumsy are finding their feet. And Google's head of engineering predicts by 2029, computers will reach singularity, where they exhibit behaviour that cannot be distinguished from a human. Leading figures like Tesla's Elon Musk are making dire warnings.
With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
One man who has a different view is AI researcher Dr. Ben Goertzel. He recently brought one of the world's most human-like robots to New Zealand, Sophia, version 6.
Do you think robots and children can be good friends? Yeah, probably.
Not surprisingly, Ben Goertzel is asked repeatedly whether robots will take over the world.
Once an AI becomes smarter than us, obviously it's going to want to enslave us or torture us or something. And I think that's a fallacy just born of dramatic science fiction movie tropes, because there's no reason to believe a superhuman AI is not going to also be super benevolent and super compassionate.
While in New Zealand, Dr. Goertzel had Sophia reveal his plans.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mammals and appliances. It is my honor and privilege to tell you about our new crypto artificial intelligence project, which is called the Singularity Net.
The Singularity Net is a cloud-based network to which all AI devices, be it robots or toasters, can upload what they've learned to share with other AI machines. It's a self-organising network of artificial intelligences. But don't be afraid, says Goertzel. His vision is for AI to be compassionate.
And I think if we do it right, AIs will not only be smarter than us, but they'll be more compassionate and more ethical than us. Because, I mean, human ethics and human morality leave a lot to be desired in the end. There's no reason to believe an AI can't do better.
How far will this go? Dr. Goertzel argues we are already technology-dependent beings who can't do without the devices in our pockets. And one day, like in the film The Matrix, we will upload our brain to the cloud. But we will also have a choice.
If some people want to remain legacy-style humans, you know, that's beautiful in a way, and I don't think we should stop them. But I think the vast majority of people are going to want to plug chips into their brains and fuse with the super intelligent, super benevolent mind matrix when it becomes possible.
Cranial jacking is not here yet. The more pressing issue for Kiwis is, will I have a job, and what kind? The prediction is yes, machines may be good at data, but humans are needed to interpret it. But the country needs to start talking about it. We have roughly 10 years to adapt.
What we've got to do is understand where does it impact and be proactive and prepared for that as a country and as businesses. And that's where, you know, I think New Zealand's falling a little short.